Hi first graders, welcome back to reading class. Today is Monday, September 28th, 2020. Our objective says today I will be able to ask and answer questions about the text before, during, and after reading. So, we're going to be able to ask questions, but why do we want to ask questions? Well, we learn by asking questions. When we first observe, that means you're looking around, you're seeing things, then you think about things, and if you don't know it, then you need to ask. And you may even ask yourself questions, ask your family, your friends, your teacher. You can ask anyone questions. And yes, even you can answer your own questions. So with our reading, we ask questions all the time in your life. But in your reading, we're going to ask questions before we read, while we're reading, and after reading. Some of the vocabulary words that you'll need to know when asking questions are who, what, when, where, why, and how. And if you look at these first 5 words, you know what? They all start with 2 of the same letters. Do you see those 2 letters? Yes, I see a W and an H. W makes the w sound, like water. And H makes the h sound, like hat. But when these 2 letters, when they come together and they're smushed like that, they make a different sound. They're going to make the w sound. So it's kind of like the H is just being quiet. The H isn't making a sound, and it's just the W. So we say who, what, when, where, why, and how. So who is about a person, what is about a thing or something you're doing, when is about a time, where is about a place, why is about the reasoning, and how is about the way something is done or the number. I might say, how many days are in a week? Or, how do you make chocolate milk? Those are some example questions. And every question will end in a question mark. It looks just like this. And that's why we do this for question, because it kind of looks like that sign. Our read aloud for today is called The Bad Seed. And as I'm looking at this picture, I'm already wondering, why is he such a bad seed? What does he do that makes him a bad seed? Who is the bad seed? What is a seed? You might be asking that question. What is a seed? A seed is a tiny little thing that you plant in the ground, and guess what comes up? A plant. You can have a tree can come from a seed, or fruit, or a flower. There's lots of different kinds of seeds. So look, we already asked and answered our own questions before reading. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes a bad seed. Oh, I might say, why are they so scared of him? What does he do that's so bad? But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? He's asking us questions. Isn't that funny? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet. Yuck. I lie about pointless stuff, and I cut in line every time. We're getting some answers to our questions. We asked, what does he do that's so bad? And now we're getting some answers. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences, and I never listen. La 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 la. And I do lots of other bad things too. Know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. We were asking the question, what kind of seed is he? And now I'm seeing he was born on a sunflower. He must be a sunflower seed. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun, and we were so close. They look happy, don't they? He must have been a good seed right then, right? Do you think he was a good seed? But then the petals dropped, and our flower drooped. Oh no, they're not happy anymore. What do you think is going to happen now? It's kind of a blur. I just remember a bag. Where do we think this bag is going to go? It doesn't look good, right? Everything went dark. And then, so where do you think he is right now? A giant! Where is he? Oh my goodness, I bet that's him. He's in the bag. He's about to get eaten, and he's at a baseball game. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered, "Ah!" But I was spit out at the last possible second. Ba-doom! I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. So why do you think he's a bad seed now? Well, we can answer that by saying he just almost got eaten, then he got spit out. Maybe he's mad, and that's why he's going to be bad. A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. It means he didn't mind it. Until recently, I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile. And I hold doors open for people, not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. The end. So what was it that made him change? How did he finally make the change? How could he do that? Well, we were asking these questions the whole time, before, during, and after our book was done. We asked, who is this bad seed? And we figured out he was from a sunflower, right? So he's a sunflower seed. We asked, what does he do that's so bad? And we found out he never washes his hands, he lies. Think of what are some other things that he did? Good. I'm glad you're thinking of those answers. And then we asked, when did he become a bad seed? Well, he was on the sunflower, right? With his family, and then it dropped. And what happened to his family? He lost all of his family. So that's when he decided he was really angry and didn't want to be a good seed anymore. And then we asked, where did he end up? Remember he said, it was all a blur, I just remember a bag. Well, it was a bag that someone was about to eat. They were going to eat the sunflower seeds, and then he got spit out at the baseball game. We said, well, why did he want to be a good seed in the end? He said, I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. So he changed his mind how he wanted to think about it. He wanted to be happy. And then we ask, how was he able to change? He started changing his thoughts. He said, maybe I'm not a bad seed after all. He started doing small things like saying thank you, saying please, and smiling. And he still made mistakes, but little by little, he's getting better and feeling happier. So thank you for helping me answer all of these questions. I love this book and seeing all the pictures, and I love how he's able to change his mind in the end and try to do better. Your assignment is going to be asking and answering questions on Learning Farm. So you're going to go to Learning Farm and click on the Login with Google. You're going to click on that G, and that'll take you to the questions assignment. And all of the questions are going to be about what you're reading. And it may be a shorter story than this story, but still all of the questions have to be connected to the story. I cannot wait to see your finished assignments. Thank y'all for working so hard on all of your schoolwork. I'm so proud of all of you, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!